Shoots and Ladders All In preview. Hey everyone, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
Okay, so we are going to go ahead and give our predictions for the All In pay-per-view, which takes place in London. Pretty stacked card. We're going to get right into it. First match, we have the All In 0 Hour, Willow Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii versus Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway. I don't have much. I got to be honest with you. I have no idea. That's kind of a coin flip for me. What do you think? And I'm not sure exactly how either winner or loser progresses any storyline.
I'm just looking at it as like tag partners. With Stokely, I don't see, Kat is a powerhouse. Stokely, not so much. So I can see him trying to do something very sly. But overall, I think Willow is going to win.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that too. Again, we call like it is. That's why it's Shoots and Ladders. This kind of definitely seems like a match thrown in together, almost like basically a filler match. So that's what this seems like. But yeah, I'm going to agree with you on this. But even if not, I don't see how this progresses anything at all.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yonner. All right. Casino Gauntlet match. What's interesting about this, we both tried to figure out the participants. We don't exactly know who's going to be in it. I'm going to throw a dart. My prediction of a winner may not even be a participant, and I'm just going to say it without any rhyme or reason. I'm going Orange Cassidy just because. So that's who I think will win it. Because I could actually see him creating a fun angle with the champion, but I have no idea.
Okay. We already know where my head is at. Okay. Just because it's so many people that can randomly come out and we don't know, these things are very unpredictable. I'm really hoping I get to see Wardlow come out and surprise us.
Okay.
And who knows? He might.
Look, I think we're both throwing darts. I mean, it's weird. If there's no list of participants, how the heck are we supposed to know who's like, how can you even predict a winner? I don't know. So I just throwing out there for your sake. I hope Wardlow does come out and win.
Me too. But and if we are wrong and if there is a list or even like sort of a list, let us know where those are because we have no idea.
Yeah, 1 million. All right, next one is going to be the London ladder match for the Trio Championship. The Bang Bang Gang versus House of Black versus a mystery team versus the Patriarchy. My gut feeling, and again, obviously I could be wrong. I think it's going to be the House of Black that actually comes out on top in this one.
I love them. I'm a big fan of all three of them. Um, I'm stuck because I love the Bang Bang Gang. I love Colton and Austin. God, I'm really stuck, but I'm gonna go with my boys. I'm gonna go with the Bang Bang Gang.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, this actually, I can see this actually being a very fun match. A lot of firepower in it.
Yeah.
And the reason why I kind of picked House of Black is because obviously it's in London, and I kind of just think they'll. I have a thinker. I personally always believe there should be an obligation to try to get natives to kind of to win. I just think that kind of makes sense.
I get it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
All right, the tag team match. We got FTR versus Acclaim versus the Young Bucks. Hey, yeah. All right, we talked about this before. The Acclaimed are kind of MIA. I think they're eventually going to split. I just see the Young Bucks retaining.
Oh, I hope not. That is like worst case scenario. I can't stand them. God. I think this is the Acclaim's chance to do a little bit of change and they could potentially win. It's been a little bit of time since they've held their belts. So and I don't know if FTR is really showing up too lately. They're not a favorite of mine, but you know what? I'm going with the Acclaimed.
All right, for sure. I actually hope you're right, and I hope I'm wrong. I just have a feeling that they're just going to have the Young Bucks prevail. Wishful thinking would have the Acclaimed win, but my gut feeling is that they're going to split the tag team up. So I'm not sure if giving world title would make sense.
we'll see.
All right, next one, FTW Championship, Hook versus Chris Jericho. I please give it to Hook. Chris, why does Chris Jericho have a title? It doesn't make sense.
That's what I've been saying for years. It's old news for him to carry a title. I'm a big fan of Hook. I really like him.
Yeah.
He's a tough guy. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense for Jericho in my eyes. Nah,
Yeah.
no.
No. Yeah, I'm with you. Here's the thing. I think Chris Jericho is phenomenal, like overall, like given what he's done for the business and everything. But I kind of talked about this before. If you're over, like that over, and especially if you're trying to pass this on to the younger generation, what purpose do you serve by holding a title? It doesn't make sense. So give it like the whole point at this point in your career is to get other guys over. So
I agree. I mean, yeah, I'm there with you.
all right, cool. All right, coffin match. We got Darby Allin versus Jack Perry. I already know who you want to win. I have a feeling Jack Perry's going to retain.
Yeah. And I'm not a big Darby fan. But I just don't like Jack Perry. But I I'm trying not to play like fan favorite and whatever, just be like what's realistically gonna happen. I think Jack's gonna keep it.
Sure. I'm actually with you. I gotta be honest, I don't understand the coffin match. The reason why a coffin match was introduced in wrestling is because the Undertaker fit his gimmick. Why it's a gimmick in this match, I have no idea. I don't think it makes sense.
I know Darby is notorious for having coffin matches because he even has his coffin leap
Yeah,
off of the thing. So I think it's fitting for them and it'll be a fun match, I feel, because they're both smaller guys, they're high flyers.
sure.
So they'll get a little scrappy.
No, for sure. So to me, like kind of what you just said, like because they are like high flyers, the scrappers and stuff. I just think it would be more fun to like have like an old school like a TNA X match where like the a title is in the center and they both have to climb for it and stuff. I just think that would have been more pertinent to their skill set, but
Yeah.
that's just me.
Or they could do like a strap match or like, you know what I like? Those dog collar matches. Those are fun.
I agree. I agree. All right, cool. Next one, we got the AEW American Championship. All right, Will Ospreay versus MJF. I want Ospreay. I think most people do. I don't know if it makes sense to give him this title. So I kind of think with MJF, they could bend over backwards for him, and he just started this gimmick. I think MJF will retain.
I think he's definitely going to keep it. And I think that's just going to prolong their storyline for something else later on. So he's definitely going to retain it.
For sure. All right,
Yep.
next one, we got the TBS Championship. I already know who you want to win. I'm actually going to pick Britt Baker. I think it's the right time. It'd be the right time to get the title off of Mercedes, and they can actually have a rematch in the next event. So this actually makes sense for me.
100% agree. I love Britt Baker. It's time for her to get back in the ring and take that strap away from Mercedes. It is about time. Yes.
For sure. And this is actually going to the next match of the AEW Women's World Championship. Do us all right. Give it to Mariah May. We've been saying it for a while. She's been my female wrestler of the year. I think it's time for Mariah May to take over.
And I completely agree. I think Mariah has done such a fantastic job throughout this year. And even Tony too. These two, I feel like have been carrying a lot of it for this year. They're doing a great job. So I wouldn't be upset if Tony held on to it, but she's held on to it for a little bit. And I think Mariah's been a really good bad girl. So she's definitely going to win.
So, and also Bleacher Report is actually projecting this this match to steal the show. I can totally see that too.
Oh, 100%. It's been such a buildup. I'm really waiting for this. It's going to be a good one.
Sure. Absolutely. All right. Last but not least, we got title versus career. We got Swerve versus Daniel Bryan. I already know where her head's at. I would be a little, you know what? I would be surprised if Bryan loses and if this is officially the end of his career. At the same time, I could see it happening too. Maybe there's some talk behind the scenes of, hey, I want this to be my last match. But I'm going to predict Bryan Danielson to win this match.
I think he's going to lose.
Yeah.
and then he's going to slowly leave AEW. And I think he might make a little surprise at
Return?
in W. Yeah,
Oh,
I think he's going to completely leave. Um, I feel like this is his way of bowing out, and um, yeah, so I think he's going to lose, he's going to leave, and then he's going to jump ship back to WWE.
fair enough.
Who,
So on this note, real quick, I kind of read a rumor that his contract for AEW ends this month.
yeah, and that's where I'm getting at is he's a free agent.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna flip then. All right, that makes sense. And yeah, this makes total sense for sort of the win.
Yeah.
So yeah, that totally makes sense. And if that's the case, then yeah, why not just give one last run at WWE? I would imagine they would pay him a lot of money,
Mhm.
like a lot of money for a short stint. So good for him.
Yeah. So who knows? But that's where I'm seeing it. I'm like, this only makes sense.
Yeah, and especially if he didn't resign, then there's no purpose of giving him a championship unless they're just trying to do something diabolical. But that may backfire.
Or it's him personally who just wants to take a step down, wants to have a little bit more freedom to do even more everywhere else. Who knows?
Sure. All right. That wraps this up. We kind of zip right through this, but we kind of want to get to it, right to it, and give our predictions. Please chime in. Please DM us at the Shoots and Ladders. You please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube and Spotify. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
I and tune into the episode where we actually will recap and actually review our predictions. It's going to be a lot of fun. Until next time, have an awesome day.
Bye, friends.